Hello. Alright. Here we go. Beginning. Alright, just gotta. Alright, just gotta. Now. Alright, there we go. Gotta post some links, and now I'm feeling quite a bit awkward. I am I am being very awkward in how I start this stream. But I'm, that's the thing. Alright, so alright, blah, blah. Sorry, I just am posting on Twitter this video. It's just really awkward. Okay, and I'm gotta try to find all these hashtags. For some reason, Twitter isn't always conducive. All right, there we go. That should do the trick. Okay, I'll post that there. Post it here. All right. So, there. Is that the right link? God, that better be the right link. If it's wrong, I'm gonna be very cross. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. I made an oopsie. I made an oops. I think I made an oopsie. All right. Trying to course correct. Oh my god. I feel so stupid. All right. Oh boy. All right. Find that tweet. Delete that. Okay, let's see, right there, I should find it. Alright, delete that tweet, okay. Okay. This is really, totally professional streamer type of thing. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna do this. Just make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, okay. Now I'm doing this right. The Trusilver Mines. Alright. Hashtag V2. Hashtag V. Why didn't that. Okay. These things don't. For some reason, Twitter's kind of finicky with putting the hashtags in. I do not understand why. There we go. Much better. All right. Alright, so now I am going to unmute so we can talk to my players. Hello. Hey. Alright. Everything seems to be in order now. Everything's all set up and ready. Hello, Honey Drop Unicorn. Welcome. So, alright, allow me to... is everyone in Roll 20?
Yes.
Oh, not me yet.
Yeah. Best get right on that. Okay. Oh, right. That's good. That's good. And let me do this, and... so... hold on. Some weird was going on with, my playback. Okay. Alright, so... where we left off, the four of you... well, Evan is not here yet. Now I feel awkward. Okay. Alright.
Just say the 5.
Well, four of you went into the Trusilver Mines because the owner of the mines told you there was a goblin infestation. But as you went in there, it seemed more like he had an undead infestation that he was unbothered by. And it turned out that the goblins were some of his workers who had refused to work because he wasn't paying them a fair wage. So they had started a union, and he was hoping you would kill them so he wouldn't have to pay them. Not exactly the smartest plan, because you found out about this and realized that there has to be there's something going on. Because there's an abnormal amount of undead in these caverns, in this mine. And suspicions are that Bardon Trusilver is in league with some sort of necromancer. And you were then attacked by a very bizarre splicing experiment, by the looks of it. That, with the help of one of the goblins, Karthok, you were able to, kill. If I recall, Karthok wasn't able to do much because his gun jammed. But that's okay. He's an NPC. He doesn't need to hog all the glory.
He tried his best, and it jammed turn 1, I think it was.
Yes. Yes.
Be fair though, out of everyone here, I think your NPC is probably the strongest.
No, probably not. He's about the same level as the rest of you. I just added him so that he could soak up hits if it's necessary, because I mean, we got 2 spellcasters and 1 half-caster. So a bit of a squishy team.
And one tank.
I am so sorry. I should have created a rogue or something.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, it's up to me to build the challenges around your characters, what your characters are like. And your team composition is fine. I can make it work, and I have been making it work. I just don't pit you against large numbers of monsters, so it's easier to have crowd control. But, you know, I wanted an opportunity to put out more monsters, so thought, well, introducing this NPC to, just give another body to soak up hits, if necessary, would allow for me to use more monsters, and also allow you guys to take more advantage of AoE effects if you need to. You know, it's all AoE, area of effect.
Ah,
I think I have some of them.
Yes, yes. Wizards get them in spades.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
I didn't ask if my friends were in the blast radius. I said I cast fireball.
Yes, I'm aware that that's an orphanage. I'm casting fireball anyway. Who would win a party of adventurers or one 8d6 fire damage?
86 fire damage is pretty crazy.
6 on a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Fireball is an insane spell.
Ah, yes.
Knowing the rogue will win. He would just freaking dodge it.
Yeah. Yeah, evasion is pretty awesome. Oh, yeah.
Half damage anyway.
Honey Drop is asking a good question. Could you, since it has been a while, could you introduce your characters? Selector, introduce your character. You can go first.
Alright. I play the female Alva, who is a bard.
All right. Muse, introduce your character.
Okay, I'm playing Gale, the Air Genasi wizard and scholar.
Yes. And, Ralzo, introduce your character, please. Ralzo? Barky?
Sorry, I still need to use the tab button on this.
I don't know.
I played from Olgar. He's a paladin. What is it? Broken Oath. I forgot what it is.
Oathbreaker.
Oathbreaker paladin and bounty hunter.
And the fourth player, Evan, is playing Sakto, Gissarai, sorcerer. But he's a bit late. But he let us know ahead of time.
Also, heads up, Nick Rum is pretty violent for those in the chat, so...
Yeah.
Fair warning, if you guys say it's too much, let me know, I'll dumb down.
Yeah, yeah. But I think everyone knows that D&D can get pretty violent. I mean, the show that made D&D extra popular is Critical Role, and have you seen Matt Mercer describe how people kill their targets? It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like, there's a reason the animated adaptation of their first campaign is so brutally violent. It's because Matt Mercer was very detailed on exactly how they killed that zombie giant.
Yeah, but we gotta watch. We just gotta watch out on who's watching, you know?
Yeah,
We don't watch
I understand. That's why I automatically check that box for not for kids, just in case. Because
Crime if we don't get caught.
yeah.
Should we
To be fair, though.
What is it, Selector?
To be fair, Matt Mercer's still pretty violent, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah. Dude is really good at describing how things die. He has a way with words.
That's one way to put it.
Definitely a way to put it.
Yeah. Oh, also, nowadays I can't think about Matt Mercer without thinking about the fact that he's voicing Ganondorf now. So if any of you are playing Tears of the Kingdom, and you're like, who's that voicing Ganondorf? That's Matt Mercer. And I can pretend that Legend of Zelda is just one big Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Oh, boy.
Wow, that's an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
He also did a I also believe he did a Legend of Zelda themed one shot.
He did.
Yeah, I saw that on YouTube. Haven't had an opportunity to watch it. I'm like, yeah, I've seen some people do that, and I've been very tempted to do something like that.
All right.
But but let's get back to this, and I should change the music to something more fitting for the environment that you find yourselves in. Because you are in a cave, and there, well, yeah, the caves are, what, what, wait, how did that,
Oh,
what? The audio didn't start the way I wanted it to. Professional streamer, guys. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, all right. So, will that loop? Doesn't say if it'll loop, so I'm just gonna have to. Oh wait, yeah, it will. It will loop. Okay, there we go.
I don't even hear any music.
Oh, this is let me turn it up. There we go.
Oh, I hear it.
Ah,
It's the
there we
cave
go.
ambient sound.
Yep.
I would
So.
have gone with spooky, scary skeletons.
Yeah. Had to make sure it was royalty free, so I picked what's on Roll20. So, allow me to set up what happened. So after warding off the very strange spliced creature that looked like a some sort of snail that had been crossed with something, it's not entirely clear what, like maybe some sort of turtle. It became very obvious that the goblins had to move, but they haven't been able to get out of the mines, so they just had to find another safe place in these caverns. It doesn't take long, because they do know these caverns quite well. They've been here for quite some time. And you've all had a long rest, and afterwards, the four of you and Karthak went off to the mineshaft proper, where you can go deeper into the mines, where he suspects that's where all the undead are coming from. In fact, it's pretty clear that's where the majority of the undead are. So let me change scenes to this. I gotta move around on this map.
Oh wow, out of character, you. I don't mean to be rude here, but wow, player, you really improved.
Oh, it's not rude to say I improved. I know I was doing pretty. I wasn't doing it well. Oh, there's a bit of a seam showing there, but it's not too noticeable. So you come through. You see, as you come, you see as you go down this cavern that some artificial walls start showing. This and Karthik says, there we are. Here we are. This is where we did most of our work. You know, repairing the automatons, a bit of refining, and well, making sure nothing in the caves bothered us, because there are a few creatures here and there. Not much lately, since, well, the undead have made them a bit scarce. Keep your eyes open. There might be some of them that came back. We've had problems with all sorts of things. Overgrown bats, and well, once we had to run into a mimic, and there was this bizarre thing with hooks on its arms. But we were able to deal with those pretty easily with a little bit of ingenuity. Shouldn't be too much of a problem if you run into them, but keep your eyes open so they don't surprise you.
Out of character, since Alpha is from the Underdark, would she be able to think of what that creature would be?
Yeah, go
Close
ahead.
for us.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a base intelligence check with advantage. So you roll d20 twice, take the higher roll, and add your intelligence modifier.
Got it. Let's see, intel. So just a base intelligence?
Yeah. I can't remember if it's an abomination or natural. But I remember what the creature is.
I got a 12.
You've heard of a creature like this before. But you have not heard its proper name. You've only associated it with its commonly known name, the hook horror.
Oh.
So if you were to ask most people, they would call it a hook horror, but that's not a proper name. That's just what a lot of people call it because it's a horror with hooks for hands. So it's very simplistic.
I out of character, remembered what it looked like, but could not remember the name there until you said it.
Yeah.
I believe what you and your people faced was something called a hook horror.
Well, yeah, that seems like a fitting name for the thing. It was a right horrid mess, that thing. Had to blow its head off.
From what I recall, hook horrors are normally family type monsters.
Well, well, this one was not a walk in the park.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the hook horror thought you were intruding on its territory, or maybe trying to attack its young.
Couldn't be. Well, we certainly weren't attacking its young because we only experienced one, and it came into this part of the mine from down below. So, most likely it was from the Underdark and just driven out. Maybe by whatever's down there. Maybe it just likes wandering. I don't know. I didn't have time to ask questions. It just started killing, and I had to shoot it in the face.
Most creatures start acting weirdly once you take them out of their natural environment, so there's not really too much we can guess based off of its behavior.
I don't know why there are these
Fly, it's so annoying. There's a fly flying around in my room.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know why there were. I don't know why there were these little dots on some of you. I forgot what those were, but whatever.
Give you a heads up. I'm having little technical errors on my end, so.
That's fine. Things happen. All right.
Part of the map is not showing for me.
Oh, yeah. I have the fog of war set up. So when you open doors to certain rooms, I'll be removing the fog of war. So you'll be able to see what's in them.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Okay, I think we're probably gonna start progressing down this corridor then.
Yes. As you move forward, Karthak, I forgot his name. Karthak says, by the way, we're gonna probably need to get some things that are here. We left a few supplies behind. If we're going down that mine shaft, we're gonna need, well, obviously rope and some climbers kits. We got plenty here. I'll go get those. But there might be some other things we left behind that could be useful. After all, there's a ton of undead that came through here, and we kind of left in a bit of a hurry, so we may have left a few things behind that were useful.
Is it possible you could identify what kind of undead they were?
I don't know. I'm not one of you magic-y types, and he just wiggles his fingers like he's trying to cast a spell while he says that. All I know is that they were definitely dead, but still walking. Also, taking off their heads didn't work.
Are you sure they weren't
Well,
just like severely gangrenous?
I've never heard of gangrene, so maybe.
No, I would assume that they are undead.
All right. So, how do you wish to proceed? He's moving forward. He's continuing to move forward. He said all he wants to say.
Out of character, who's gonna move Evan?
I'll move Evan's character as necessary. I'll say he's just hanging back and grumbling a bit. Why did I have to wake up so early?
Right, I think is this like a doorway or something?
Yes, this is a door.
I'm probably gonna walk up to about here then, just so I can peek through.
Okay. Peeking through. Alright. Well, you'd have to, like, crack the door open to be able to get a look in. So I'll just reveal this much of the room. There you go. You can see in the back of this room there are a bunch of very basic weapons hanging out and tools. Eh. It doesn't seem to be immediately unremarkable, but what? You also hear a light crackling like a furnace.
Was there a furnace down here by chance?
Yeah. Like I said, we had to do a little bit of refining, so we had one. It's still, is it? It's still burning. That's incredible. Dwarves are amazing. Stupid, but amazing.
Nick Rome is gonna come up as well.
Either
Yeah.
burning because it's been left like that, or because someone is still using it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, but undead wouldn't use it.
yeah, but bring up a good point.
Well, the undead are here for a reason. Is it not to keep people away from the furnace? So the person who is using it could use it secretly?
Well, I don't know. Let's have a listen to see if we can hear anything else going quiet. Anyone who wants to can roll a perception check to see if you can hear anything in that room other than the furnace crackling.
I'll make a perception check. Let's say. Oh, I've rolled a
Oh,
4,
I get-
so that's probably not gonna work.
Oh, I got a 25. I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
I got a 5.
Okay. Just a second. I gotta step back for a moment. Take care of a little thing.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
Surprised it can't.
I jump again, so don't mind me.
Sorry about that. Had to unplug something that was charging, so it wouldn't, cause feedback on the battery. Anyway, so, Selector, you rolled a 20. Natural 20. You don't, you hear something that sounds like it sounds like some sort of. Let me see about describing this sound. It's you hear a sort of like sloshing sound as you approach the room to just get close to the door to have a listen. Like
I wouldn't
something, like something almost made of water, or just made like jello moving, just slid across the ground or something.
I hear something in there. It might be one. It sounds watery. It might be one of those mimics.
Ah, yeah. Possibly. Mimics are devil bit of trouble.
Are they sloshy though?
I don't know what they're like when they aren't turning into chests or chairs or tables. I just know that they mimic something and then they sprout teeth and eyeballs and come at you and try to eat you.
It could potentially be some form of ooze.
Hmm.
I got a feeling what it is. I'm talking this on character, but I have a feeling what it is.
Well,
Um,
well, so we can't rule. There's another possibility we can't rule out. Whoever's behind this seems to be doing some sort of weird culmination of things, like that thing that attacked the camp. It was like some sort of culmination of things. So someone's like combining stuff. Like,
Splicing. It's a messy business.
yeah,
It looked like it had It looked like it was part dragon because of the dragon's breath. Well, breathing fire.
oh yeah, oh yeah. So what? Did they get a dragon to get it on with a snail? What the hell was up with that? Anyway,
I
shall we
don't
have
have
a?
time to get into that now, but seriously, you need to learn some basic biology sometime.
Oh, what? I know plenty of biology. I know. I know. He just leans in and tries to whisper and tell you how the birds and the bees works. I don't know if I could say it on YouTube.
when when a mummy dragon and a daddy snail love each other very much.
Gosh.
Out of character, no, we are not starting this.
No, it's fine. I wasn't gonna go any further.
All right.
Nick Rum says, "Why not we just take a look and investigate?"
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Nick Rum goes to the door and opens it.
Moves it all the way. Okay. So I will let the rest of the room. It's not immediately obvious that there's anything in the room that shouldn't be in the room.
Is there supposed to be a well in here?
Well, of course, when you heat up metal, you gotta cool it down.
Seems like a rather large source of water for just that, though.
Well, sort of. Well, yeah, it's also supposed to be our drinking water. Bottom's kind of, Then he says something in Goblin. I don't know if any of you can speak Goblin.
The one person with comprehend languages is not here.
Oh, yeah.
Are you trying to say cheapskate?
Let's go with that.
I assume it was a more insulting version of the word.
Yes. What? Let me ask you. Let me translate it for you. What's the most foul-smelling creature you can think of?
What's it called? I'm trying to
Zombie?
A zombie. Okay. I don't know if zombies can defecate, but if that defecation could produce its own excrement, that would be what I said was. Anyway, Anyway, uh, uh, this is. It doesn't seem to be anything out of place here. But then again, I didn't keep track of all the weapons and tools we left behind. And we didn't exactly have time to run a tally.
Out of character, can I roll a um? Can I roll a perception check to see if any of the weapons look weird?
Okay. I'm assuming you're going in a bit closer, but not touching the weapons, obviously. Just to see if any of them look
Yeah.
I wanted
irregular.
to ask, you know the sloshing sound that you said we heard? Is that like audibly coming from this well or fountain or whatever? Like, can we tell that that's where it's coming from?
No. In fact, the fountain is broken. It is no longer running water. The water is still now.
And what's that?
Well, that's
What's that?
concerning.
Alright.
Hmm.
Selector, you wanted to roll perception on the weapons and tools that are on these racks.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do a
First, do your perception check on the tool racks,
yep,
and we'll all go from there.
I got a 17.
Okay. At first, everything all seems normal, but then you take another look. Then you do a double take as you see as this axe here seemed to move a bit. And you can see, and now that you're looking at it closely, you can see it seems to be. You can see a bit of a pulsing in it, like it's breathing.
Okay, yep. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Oh. Well, first, move yourself a little closer. I assumed you were a lot closer to the weapon rack. Okay. Yeah, that's sufficient. Alright. Go on and roll your,
Hold on.
uh,
You're not gonna be able to see it since it's on a different. So, remember you don't have access to the
that's fine.
sheets in this one.
That's fine. I trust you to be honest on your roll.
You do. Let's see. I guess. Okay. It must make a spell DC of 15.
What kind of saving throw is it?
Oh, saving throw. Let me see. Let's see. Alicia Singer insult. Oh, it was see.
One sec.
Yeah, the spellcasting ability I have is charisma.
No, the spell save DC. I think it's a charisma save.
Yeah,
No,
what?
it's wisdom.
That was it.
A wisdom
It's
saving.
wisdom.
A wisdom saving throw.
Right.
Ooh, only a 10. So, roll the damage.
1d4 second damage. Okay, and that's 1d4. Ooh!
Nice.
Might as well put the mimic there. How much damage did you... What's the damage roll? Hold on.
4 damage.
4. Nice. So...
And can I back up?
Yeah.
Oh wait, shouldn't it be 2d4 because we're level 5? Because cantrips get stronger as you get higher in level.
Yeah, I believe it
Oh,
should.
the spell's damage increases in. Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's
2d4.
2d4.
My bad. I screwed that up.
Well, roll another d4 and I'll add that damage.
We're also level 6, so.
Yeah, the next increase is at 11, so. I'd say only take the 2. You still use the 4 from before.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? Like a 5?
It's a 6.
Okay.
Alright, we get that HP. Alright, well. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay, one sec. Initiative is. I'm rolling terribly today. That's an 8.
Yeah, that is terrible.
I rolled a 8? Yeah, I rolled a 5, and then a 4 on the other one. On the
I got
perception.
14. I got 14.17.
Okay. Just a second.
I think I will say this, Flail. I think the reason why the Roll20 does it like that is mainly because if it's attack if the numbers attack, it can go off the
Yeah,
the DM.
I know. Nikram, roll. You. Oh, you rolled a 17.
17 plus 1 initiative, so 18.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Bad news. Bad news. The mimic rolled the highest. The good news, the mimic only has like 15 feet of movement. It's not really very fast. Of course, it doesn't have legs. It's basically goo. So it's going to. Let's see. What are the effects of vicious mockery? Remind me.
Oh, it loses. Let me.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Yep, pretty much.
So it's gonna move forward 15 feet. Oh, and I think just barely it can reach Alver with one of its pseudopods, and it's definitely gonna go after her. But she just said nasty words that somehow caused physical damage. Ooh.
Remember, disadvantage.
Oh yeah. That's good, because that first roll was an 18. Oh, that one landed on a coin. Alright, I'm pretty sure a 13 will not hit. Will it?
Yeah, it actually would have. It would have actually would have, but thanks to my eel dance, I get a +1. I get a +1 to my AC.
Okay, so you see, like that, it's what looks like a tongue just comes out of comes out of the axe and just tries to smack into you as it like it's basically got like these long pseudopods that came out of the axe and it's flopping about, and one of them just swung at you, but you dodged out of the way narrowly. All right, so Nikrom, this gooey boy just tried to attack your comrade.
Nickum pulls out his sword and just runs towards the mimic and attacks it.
Okay.
Sword swinging. Let's Problem is, I'm lagging. I can barely move my character.
I can move your character for you. Right there.
Yes. But
Oh,
while I do that, yell out, "Hey, you wimpy spellcasters! Grab a weapon and actually fight!" Be able to
yeah,
defend yourselves. So I rolled a d20, right?
yeah. Make an attack roll. Yeah, I'm assuming you're just swinging the sword, because that's what you do.
Stab the thing.
Let's see. Yeah, all right. Both of those hit. Roll for the damage for your great sword. Your for your sword is no, it's a long sword. My mistake. But yeah, both of those are gonna hit. Mimics aren't known for being armored. It looks like it's made of metal, but as your sword connects, it just like it's like Play-Doh, where your sword just goes right into it, and it just seems to retain the shape.
So it's like jelly, basically.
Yeah,
Oof.
10 on, 10 on the
Damage.
10 on the first. Oof. Oof. All right, and on that second swing.
Yeah, it's really laggy for me. I can barely type on her.
Oh, good lord. Maybe you should just roll physical dice for a bit.
There is the dice. You want in which one? Oh,
Yeah,
there you are. You can roll the dice on the side.
yeah, you could roll dice through another dice rolling program or physical dice if you want, just to make sure that if you're experiencing all kinds of lag.
Oh, and
Yeah, the roll 20 is giving me some serious lag. Like, my whole system is laggy.
Do you mean to roll it for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah, yeah, I could do that.
we're missing one of the characters.
Yeah, because this player isn't here. I don't want to.
No, not that. Not that. We're
Oh,
missing
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah,
Nicrom.
Necromancer's-
Nicrom just disappeared. Okay.
Get kicked out?
No, your
Says
token
in
just
game.
straight up disappeared.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I'm going to have to drag it, make you a new one.
Yeah, so I rolled
Maybe because
a 9 on the second hit.
maybe
by the
because I
way.
pressed tab
Yep.
to do stuff to chat. Maybe that might be the button. Maybe I actually press something.
Yeah, well, I got you a new token. Yep, so Necrom just comes in here screaming, "Ha, ha." I mean, for the spellcasters to grab a weapon and fight, and just slams this mimic with a sword. And now the mimic, it still's kind of looking like an axe, but it looks like it's an axe made of jelly, as it's just not able to retain the shape very well anymore. And you hear Eddie, it's flailing about, and if it could scream, it would. Okay. Is that all Nicrom will do?
Yep.
Okay. Alver.
Annika, after my turn, I'm gonna go make some dinner.
Okay.
Alva's gonna back up.
Okay.
You aren't gonna say, Adaketa, you ain't gonna say something like, this wall's a mimic, are you?
No, but you probably shouldn't be giving me ideas.
In that
Remember,
case, I'm
kids,
going-
every object around you could be a mimic. You just don't know it yet.
Oh, it turns
Yeah,
out
right.
it turns out the whole mine was a mimic.
No!
It
Don't
turns
you
out I
dare.
am a mimic.
No, that's not how it works.
That better not be true.
That's not how mimics work.
These some mimics can be huge. You do know that, right?
Oh yeah.
The entire mountain was a mimic the entire time.
Don't you dare. Alright, time to cast another vicious mockery.
Yeah. Oh, please tell me how you mocked this mimic. Oh, good lord. It definitely failed that.
Hey, hey, you spineless jellyfish.
Oh, it's not even a jellyfish. Roll that damage. I rolled a 5 on that saving throw.
Ouch. 2d4.
This is a very foolish mimic.
That's yet
Okay,
another
I'm
person
getting-
I'm going to have to teach biology.
Okay, Adaketa, can I re-roll? Because I'm going to get in that one. And I think that thing might be
Average.
frozen.
Uh,
A 4 on 2d4 is the average roll.
yeah. That's fine. And what really makes Vicious Mockery really good is the fact that you force disadvantage on it. That is a big deal.
Yeah, it's more of a support spell than a damage spell.
Yeah.
That may be true, but later on it'll be practically useless.
No, it'll keep getting a little bit stronger. So it'll keep doing a bit more chip damage. But if you're getting frustrated with anything, feel free to talk to me about it.
That's fine. That's fine. I know later on spells like Vicious Mockery won't do as much damage as they used to.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Well, I'm
So
not gonna make enough.
is that the end? Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna go make dinner now.
Okay.
I'm
Gaia.
back.
Gale.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna respond to Nick Rum and say, I'm insulted that you think I need a weapon to fight. And then I'm gonna cast, Firebolt at the Mimic.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
4, I think it's 2d10 damage.
Good lord, 2d10 damage on a cantrip. Of course.
That's only a 9 though. 9 damage.
Damage is damage is damage.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like bad.
All right. And hey, is that all? Is that all Gail will do? Are you done? Is it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, this guy's here too. Karthak. Karthak pulls out boomstick. Says, "All right, now's my time."
Did you fix his gun yet?
Oh yeah, he's had time to fix his gun. And he hits it with a very, very big boom. Yeah, that's gonna be 8 damage on this boy. Ha 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 ha! See that, you little screwhead? They steps forward and he is going to just hit the mimic with the blunt of boomstick. He's just gonna use it like a club. And that's gonna hit as well. And that is going to do 11 damage. He did more damage hitting him with the gun than shooting him with it. Of course. Of course. Alright, well. That's that.
What did I miss?
Nothing much. Gale shot the mimic with a firebolt. And then finally Karthak managed to fire his gun. And did some damage to the mimic. And he was so happy he smacked it with his gun next. But now it's time for the mimic to have his revenge.
Oh wait, don't forget disadvantage.
Yep. He is going. Let's see. First, gotta decide who the mimic's gonna target, because 2 people in range hit it. Yeah, he's gonna take a swing at Kartha, because that stung. And yeah, that's gonna be a nat 1. Okay. So I'm gonna give Karthak inspiration, and the mimic is going to just sulk for a bit. that was so bad.
Sad.
That's the power of vicious mockery. It may be small. It may do small damage, but it is
Oh, wait.
a deadly spell.
Oh wait, I forgot. I checked. It does have multi-attack, so it's gonna attack. It's gonna attack Nikrum with one of its other pseudopods, but it doesn't have disadvantage with this one, right?
Yeah, I think it's only the next attack.
Crap.
Yeah, but that was a 2. That was 16, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna. Yeah, that doesn't get through Nikrum's AC. It just glances off. It just slaps your armor and leaves like a wet mark there.
Also, Ebon's here.
Eben,
Oh, hi, Eben.
welcome back.
I nearly forgot.
That's okay. Well, they were just so you know, everyone went to right they're at the area where the mine shaft is, and there's like little areas where they did a little bit of metal work after getting the raw materials. You know, a little bit of purification, a little bit of shaping. And apparently there is a mimic here, and they're dealing with that right now.
Yeah.
Since you have just gotten here, I can let you go right now in initiative. I think that's only fair.
I suppose.
Are you like logged in already and everything, Ebon?
What?
Oh, are you logged into Roll20 and stuff already?
Do you not see me in there?
Oh yeah, there it is. Sorry,
Yep.
I am completely lagging.
Yeah, yep, he is here.
Yes. And well, I guess if you're fighting it, I suppose I will join in as soon as this thing loads up. And,
Yeah. Everything
I
okay?
mean,
Something going on?
yeah, I'm getting everything up right now. 'Cause
Okay.
this guy. Yeah. How bad is it looking?
Uh, well, the mimic has gotten gotten hit by pretty much everyone. Nicron smacked it with a sword. Uh, Alver has been making fun of it. Gale shut it with a firebolt, and Karthak shot it. So, I mean, it's looking like it's on its last legs, or whatever mimics have instead of legs.
Last whatever's.
It's leaving a real sloppy, wet mess as it flails about. This mimic is especially wet for some reason.
Good to know, I guess. No at all. I'm just gonna hit it with a firebolt.
Yeah. All right then.
That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool beans. And that's gonna be 9 fire damage.
Ooh. And it's it's so bad. It's not feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Nicrom turns around and sees the firebolt where the firebolt came from. He's like, finally
You-
woke up.
You know what? I'm gonna. Why am I echoing? Hello? Okay, that.
Someone else's mic must have been picking you up.
I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to twin that firebolt.
Okay.
I think if you twin a spell, don't they have to be different targets? I think.
Different target. As long as the spell is at the level it's being. I need. You cast a spell that targets only one creature. It doesn't have a range of self. You can spend 1 point to target a second target to be a.
Yeah. The way it's worded, it has to be targeting a different creature.
Yeah, because that's why empowered spell is a thing.
Hmm. I'm gonna cast Hex as a bonus action.
All right.
Let me guess.
Actually, I probably should have hexed it before I hit it. Because that's when it activates. Whoops.
Well, yeah, that was the break. So, are you retracting casting Hex? Because I don't think it would be sportsmanlike for me to let you retroactively have it cast. I don't know.
Fine. I guess that'll just be it then. It's almost dead anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Nicrom.
Yep.
What will you do? It still has not died. But it looks like it's pretty close.
I yelled out at the guy who cast the fireball. I mean firebolt. About time you woke up.
I was never asleep. What are you talking about?
Whatever. He just attacks the mimic, and let's see, finish him off.
Okay.
Except for my d20, just rolled a 9.
Hmm. A 9 just on the dice, or is that total?
On the dice.
Okay, so you have to add your strength modifier and your proficiency bonus. 10 plus 3 is 12, and plus your strength would be total of 15. Yeah, that'll hit. Roll the damage.
Doesn't he hit twice?
Yeah, but you should roll one attack at a time. You should roll the damage for this attack before he attacks again.
Plus.
Normally, that's only important if you have multiple targets you can get.
Alright, so 8 plus 5, so. 13?
13 damage?
13 damage?
Oh, okay. Well, you bring your sword down, and you just absolutely shatter the mimic. It just sort of splits in half, and then just kind of melts a bit. And it just looks like, and it looks like a puddle of just goo and quite a bit of water. So there's basically a puddle in this area. And Karthak is actually gonna step back so his feet don't touch the water. Like what the hell? That's not normal.
Well, now we know where the dripping was coming from.
Yeah, but why is it so moist?
Out of character, can I roll to see if that's how mimics usually are?
Yeah, that would also be a knowledge check. So just roll d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Let's see, d20, okay. 16, so plus my intelligence. Let's see. Are you referring to the big number or the small number?
The small number is your intelligence modifier.
Um, it's it's 13.
No, the small number in amount. So if you're so yeah, add 1 to that roll. So you rolled a 16. Your intelligence modifier is a +1, so it'd be a 17. Yeah, mimics are a bit like jellyfish, where they do seem to be made mostly of water, but they, even in death, they usually retain that water within themselves. So it is very unusual for a mimic to immediately leak excessive amounts of water after death. So something's weird. So there's something's off about this mimic.
The mimics usually do have water. It normally takes a while. They normally don't do this entirely. Out of character, can I roll investigation to see if any modifications have been made to it? Like that slug dragon?
Actually, I'm going to allow that. knowledge check to be enough, because through it you like remember like seeing another mimic one time, and you know this is most certainly a mimic. It does seem to be slightly altered, like it's you're seeing certain that like someone tried to splice in some magic into the mimic. Like they tried to make it so the mimic could cast spells, but the experiment clearly didn't work properly. It's just making the mimic exude its ood and element. And since it's just water, it really wasn't able to do much. So so basically you are coming to suspect that someone tried to make elemental mimics, and this is just a failed attempt at that.
It appears someone tried to make an elemental mimic, but failed spectacularly.
Uh, oh, well, this just keeps getting better and better.
So yes, it appears we found one of the failed experiments.
As a researcher myself, I have to now go find whoever created this and laugh at them for doing it wrong.
Well, I think I might prefer to put a bullet in their face. But they've been causing us a ton of trouble.
I mean, there's no reason we can't just do both.
Fair enough. And Karthok sits down, crisscross applesauce, and fixes boomstick because he has to reload it.
Nikram stops Cowerset and says, I have a better idea. He walks over to the furnace. Is it burning? Is it lit?
Yes, the furnace is still lit.
Is there like a stick of log or a stick I can put on fire?
There is a hot poker that is stuck in the furnace if you would like to use that.
I take the hot poker and go over and dip it and I put it in the puddle. The heated side in the puddle.
Okay. Well, it just you see a lot of smoke go up from water vapor. The chunkier parts of the mimic bubble quite a bit, but it looks like it would take a long time for it to decompose from this method.
Nikram, could you do me a favor? Could you dip that into this fountain for me?
Sure. Nikram dips the poker in the water.
Okay, there is more steam coming from the fountain as you put it in. Yeah, what are you exactly are you looking for? What exactly are you curious? Are you trying to ascertain from this?
Just a hunch about if the mimic leaks that much water upon its death, this fountain is suspicious.
Because of its size. But there doesn't seem to be any sort of reaction. It's just reacting as you would expect from a hot poker going into water.
Out of character, wait, didn't you say the fountain was broken?
Yes, it is clearly a fountain, but it is not. It does not have a continuous flow of water.
Oh, never mind then.
There is still water in the fountain. It also has a thin layer of just disgusting grime on it. Because it's been broken for a while, for a few days.
employer really is a cheapskate.
Nikram asked looked at everybody. Hey, what would they need a giant fountain water source to cool down? What were they building? They
Yeah,
need something pretty big.
I don't know. I don't know. Mostly he just asked us to make tools. A couple weapons, but nothing like that. Maybe he had plans in the future to make something bigger. But, I have no idea. It's not like he clued us in on all of his plans.
I threw the poker on the ground.
Should we not be heading off? Don't we have
Yes,
to
yes.
find-
Yes, yes. If you want,
We keep an eye out for more mimics, though.
yeah.
I doubt there's just one.
If you want to see if there's any supplies we left behind in our hurry to leave, this room right here is here. Through here we got our storage.
Nikram. Oh, you guys already left, but Nikram was gonna. I was gonna suggest maybe grabbing some weapons from the weapon rack, you guys.
Uh,
I do not require anything so primitive.
I don't think there's anything on that rack that I would prefer over this. And he pats Boomstick, which he is cradling in his arms like a very small child.
And I don't really need any weapons. Pulls out Alva pulls out her blade fans.
All right then.
I'm not gonna
If
lie.
you guys are gonna be get surprise attack again, don't come crying to me.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I already have basically all of the weapons I know how to use on me.
We
I'm not-
slew the mimic, did we not? So where was the crying?
You guys are spellcasters. What will happen if you guys out spells?
I never run out of
Yeah,
spells.
no, I just don't.
I don't know. What are you gonna do when you run out of sword?
Sorry, I'm laughing out of character because that's really funny.
What?
I can basically cast spells forever. I demonstrate by casting Firebolt 10 times at the wall.
Which part of the wall? Because these walls are made of wood.
I was joking. I'm gonna push open the door to the storeroom.
Okay, just give me a moment to get rid. Are you going to just crack it open to take a good look, or just open it full blown?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna crack it open to take a look because there might be someone or something in here.
Okay.
Well,
Based on the way, though.
I'm just gonna kick it down, but that's not a good idea.
You see a very large table with a bunch of parts of what looks like an automaton and a few tools.
So
Yeah.
this must be where they fix the automaton.
Upon seeing this, I'm gonna immediately beeline to the table and start looking through, like the parts and stuff on there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna nerd out for a bit.
I guess
Yeah.
the sense of caution left you.
What? Sorry, I'm busy looking at this.
As is your sense of awareness.
Yeah.
I've like completely spaced out and I'm not paying attention to any of you right now.
Yeah, you can see this is like fine craftsmanship. It must have been done by must have been originally designed by a very talented, I lost my train of thought for a second. A very talented artificer. And like the design also has it so the magic of the automaton also generates a little bit of light, so it has a bit of a built-in flashlight. So, just some very good engineering.
If
I
anyone's
didn't
listening to Gale, I'm just gonna like word vomit loads of random facts like that I can tell from it.
Yeah. Well, storeroom's over here. Might be something worth getting. Worth getting.
Oh yeah, right. That's what we were doing here, wasn't it?
Is Nickerum gonna be following? I remember you were
Maybe.
you were having trouble moving because you were lagging. All right. So if no one's gonna stop stop Karthak, he's just gonna kick down the door.
Perhaps we should make sure that there's nobody behind there waiting for us.
Fine. You could be careful if you want. And as he says careful, he makes quotation marks with his fingers.
No, I'm with you. Let's kick down the door. I want to get back and look at that.
Okay. He kicks down the door.
Surrounded by a bunch of morons.
Excuse you. I'm actually quite smart sometimes. It's just more fun to not be.
Like I said, bunch of morons.
Excuse me, how am I a moron?
How long did...
Out of character, I could not hear you, what?
Wow.
That was out of character? What?
Someone was then surrounded by a bunch of morons.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
In the storage room, there are 3 unopened chests.
Hold it. Can I make... out of character, can I make a action check to see if any of the chests have a similar phenomenon?
Okay. Well, any of you can make a perception check if that's what how your character would approach these, which I think it very likely would, considering the mimic that was in the other room.
I got 17.
Perception.
Okay. Everyone else rolling?
I have a -1 perception and I still got an 18.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, might as well.
I failed it.
That's an 11. That's probably not.
Okay. Well, Sacto and Alvera are able to tell that this chest on the right is just like that axe before, has a slight vibrate, like it's slight pulsing, like it is breathing. This is very likely another mimic. And, although you, Gale is your character's name. Gale, although you did not spot this, you can feel a bit of heat coming from the chest, from that chest.
Might want to move back.
Nikram says, "You want me to go get another poker from the furnace?"
No, I got it.
No need. I've got my own, I say, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the mimic.
Now I'm gonna cast a Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Are any of the other? Is anyone else gonna prepare to fire a spell so you can fire them all at the same time? Because
bully this mimic.
My co-GM is here. Say hello to Shadow the cat.
Cato.
Hello, Shadow.
Oh, Shadow.
Right now, he just wants pets, and And he rolled a natural 20 as a persuasion roll.
I demand food and extra scratches.
Yeah.
He says.
Cats are just born naturally with +5 charisma.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules.
True.
We should just make a character for Shadow.
Okay. So, you roll. So, alright. So, selectors roll the damage for Vicious Mockery. I'm going to roll that saving throw.
That's 16 to hit.
Okay. You failed that saving throw. And you 16 hit. Hold on, just let me subtract the damage from the Vicious Mockery on this. Alright, 16 will hit.
Okay, I'll roll damage.
All
9
right.
points of damage.
Very nice. Alright, Sakto, I believe, did you say you were gonna cast a spell, or?
I hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Or maybe I hit it with an Eldritch Blast. If a 23 hits.
Yeah, 23 will hit. No, this mimic is wearing epic, heavy armor.
Good for him. That's 6 force damage.
Alright. Okay. Is there any bonus effects with your Eldritch Blast, or is it just raw damage?
No, it's just damage.
Alright, well, everyone roll initiative,
Do.
because the mimic's not happy.
It's not.
That's not all too surprising.
I got 6.17. Ouch.
So 6.
No, it's a 6.17.
It's rounded to a 6.
That's a 15.
Okay.
$19 on my end.
Okay.
Gets a sucky initiative roll.
Sometimes that
20.
happens. A natural 20?
Yeah, but for initiative, that doesn't really matter much.
Man,
Actually, it's
At
kinda
least
does.
in it.
I could get. I'll give you inspiration just for a natural 20. Wait, did someone else get a natural 20 before?
Yeah, I got a nat 20 for perception.
I'll give you. I have a house rule where I give inspiration if you roll nat 20.
Oh,
Okay. So you rolled. So Sakta, you rolled a natural 20. What's the total with your?
I have 0 to initiative. So 20.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Calculate what the mimic got. That's. And what was Alver's? What did Alver? What did you roll, Ever? Selector. What did you roll?
6.17.
Okay, 6. All right. Karthak wants in on this action. He's gonna come in and say, "Everyone, come here! This is gonna be loud." He's gonna shoot, and a natural 20 on a firearm.
Oh no.
Oh yes. All right. See. Yep. That's so yeah, he does 19 damage to this thing. But now he can't fire another shot, so he's just gonna smack it. Boomstick just becomes regular stick once he's fired a single shot. Ah.
Wait, out of character, if he's a gunslinger, isn't he supposed to fire multiple shots?
It depends on what gun he's using. And Boomstick, unfortunately, it can only have one shot at a time.
Oh, well, that's dumb. That's what a gunslinger's supposed to do.
I didn't say he was a smart gunslinger.
It'd be kind of broken if it was.
Yeah, I mean, Boomstick's shots do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, and he does 9 damage with the smack. Yeah. I mean, he already did a lot. So, yeah, there's that. Sacto.
Yeah.
You want to continue bullying the Mimicker?
Well, bonus action hex.
Okay, that works.
You can see a creature, blah 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 blah. Okay, so
Yeah, and it'll keep going for the duration even after the Mimic dies.
Out of character,
For an hour.
we might want to save our spells just in case there's something more nastier shows up later.
As a sorcerer, he can get a lot of his resources back after a short rest.
plus that's considered pack magic, so.
Yeah, it's pack magic, so... yeah, the way your character's set up, yeah.
Sorry, I was just concerned.
I know what I'm doing.
I know. As a bard, you do have to be more careful with your spells. Because it takes a long rest to get them back.
Why do you think I'm only casting Vicious Mockery?
Yeah?
But bonus action, well, not bonus action, regular action. What does this do, I think? Yeah, let's hit him with a Mind Sliver.
Ooh.
That is an intelligence saving throw.
Good move. Good call, presuming that mimics are really stupid.
Yeesh.
14.
15.
14.
Yeesh. I hope the mimic
Yeah,
doesn't mind us doing it.
Oh boy.
Well, that was a good roll. Unfortunately, the DC was 15.
Yeah. That's so because of your level.
One.
So he takes, or it takes, that is 8 psychic damage.
Ah.
Also, the next time it makes a saving throw, it needs to subtract 1d4 from it.
Yeesh.
As it's flailing about from all these attacks, you see a little tiny bursts of flame coming out of it, but it's not harmful amount of fire.
Huh, another failed elemental mimic.
Interesting. That is my turn.
Okay. Nikram, there's a party and now you're invited.
I'm not really sure what to do here because if I go in front, I block all you guys.
Honestly,
From
if you hit it, it might just die anyway.
I mean, you can fire... I mean, it's presumed generally that you can fire over your allies' shoulders.
I have a sword. But,
Yeah, I mean, there's space... I mean, you could climb up... You could climb up on the chest and hit it, or you could go right there.
yeah, I'll go over the chest on this one.
Yeah, alright.
Sorry about that.
Oh, once again, lag is hitting me so bad.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
fine. Stuff happens. You want someone else to roll for you?
Nah, I got a,
Alright.
right.
You got it.
Oof, never mind. It's a 4.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, unfortunately, that is not enough. You swing and the mimic just like sloshes out of the way.
I guess then my turn.
Wait, you get 2 attacks per turn.
Oh, I thought that one counts for both.
Nope.
That's what I would.
And I roll again. Still not useful. I rolled a 5.
Ooh. Ooh. Beans roll. Well, sorry to hear that. Well, now it is the mimic's turn. So now I have to decide. Now the mimic has 4 juicy people in range. Who will it attack?
Don't forget about the minus 1d4 and the disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be good. The minus D4 is for a saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, first I'll decide I'll use a dice roll to determine who the mimic will attack. Alright,
Squishy.
it's going to swing one of its pseudopods right at Sakto, but it has disadvantage on this roll.
Cool beans.
Alright. Let's see. The lowest roll there was a 6. Plus 5. 11 probably won't be enough.
Yeah, 11 probably won't hit any of us.
Well, Sakto's not wearing any armor.
Oh, right. Right. Wizard.
However, well, not wizard, but, not wearing any armor. However, he does have this little thing called shield, which he's going to throw up.
Oh, yeah. As the pseudopod just swings over at you, it just smacks into the shield and it sort of does that cartoon stretching thing. The mimic just you can tell it's confused. So, roll another d4 to decide who will attack next. It's gonna keep trying to hit you, Sakto. It knows it can hit you if it tries hard enough. No, it can't. That was a 2.
Shield lasts for until the start of my next turn.
So, yeah. Alright, Elver. This mimic is, just embarrassing itself.
Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery again. Okay, what is it with these dawn roll rolls?
Well, 4 is respectable.
Exactly.
And,
Well, if he's making a saving throw, you got a minus 1d4 from it.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
it? Yeah. And, he rolled like a 2. So, yeah, he failed.
Quick question. Is it possible after the spell to go up to it and use my blade attack as a bonus action?
No.
Unless you have something that says so.
Yeah, you don't have. I don't believe you have any. However, if you would like, you can move up to it, and I will allow you to, at the end of your turn, expend your inspiration to basically take a legendary action and attack after your turn is officially over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, just wanted to double check.
that's fine. So go on and attack with your bladed fans since you want to.
Okay, let's see. Normal check and. Nat 20!
Okay, yeah. Roll that damage.
I did. It's 6 plus 5. I got 11. No, wait, 12. My bad. No,
And
wait,
you
yeah,
get
12.
inspiration back from that. So you rolled 12 on the damage?
No, 11.
Oh, 11? You just go right in there. Deep. The mimic's just flopping about, just very upset, very confused.
Would anyone care to finish it off?
Carthon looks at you and says, "Really? You want me to do it? Alright, let's see. Alright."
Go ahead,
And
get on it.
and he's just going to just bring boomstick right down on it and cause it to splatter. And you see that the inside, as this mimic falls, you see that its insides are smoldering, like there's a bit of a fire, inside of it.
Oh, so this one must have been fire.
Okay, so that means we're gonna get a wind elemented mimic, an earth elemented mimic, and is lightning an element? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Lightning is an element, actually.
Why would anyone do this? Doesn't make any sense. And he just pokes the mimic with boomstick. Did it eat some of our supplies? Damn it.
Almost definitely, yeah.
Alright.
Nikram gets down from the chest he was standing on and opens the chest. See if there's any-
Okay.
Alva's gonna open the other one.
Okay. Shadow, please don't. Please, no. Shadow,
What?
you're disrupting the stream. Shadow's just standing in my way, so I can't see.
No.
Oh, you're happy
only
Father's
cat.
Day.
Yeah, okay.
Shadow, your cat?
Yeah, Shadow's one of my cats.
Ow.
Okay. So, Nikram, in this chest, you see some potions and what looks like a healer's kit that wasn't being used.
Hey, what kit?
A healer's kit.
Nice.
And what did
What you find what looks like a backpack and a fairly small keg that you could easily carry under your arm.
what's the keg? Wait, what's a keg?
It's a barrel.
A barrel of what?
Normally alcohol.
You remove the cork of the
I did say normally.
yeah. Alright, if you remove the cork of the keg, you can smell something that smells a bit like sulfur and iron coming from it.
Gunpowder, that's fun.
Ah, that's where the rest of my gunpowder was. Nice.
I should
Yeah.
definitely not be trusted around that.
Here, you can have it.
Nikram looks through the potions and stuff. Any potions are useful?
You can see. Let me roll to see how many there are. Let's see. There are a total of 6 potions. And trying to roll to see what they are. And sorry, my brain just stopped for a moment. Okay. So One of them is a potion of climbing.
Oh yeah.
And there's also a there's also a there's also two that are potions of watchful rest.
What does those two do?
A potion of climbing will give you a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for an hour, and during that time you would have advantage on athletic checks while you climb. And a potion of watchful rest will, for the next day after you drink it for 8 hours, you won't be able to be put to sleep with magic and can remain awake during a long rest and still gain the benefits. So that could be useful. It has no effect on anyone who does on any creatures that don't require sleep. So, but I don't think so. It would not work with your drow friend.
What would what are the remaining three?
The remaining three potions are greater potions of healing.
Nice. I take the healer kit and I put it in my bag. I look around. Hey, does anybody want any of these potions?
I could use one.
I'm alright potion wise at the moment. Well, health potion at least. I might take one of the watchful rest ones.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, Gail's taking a watch. What was that?
I was gonna take one of the super healing potions.
What of the greater potion of greater healing? Alright. So you're taking one of the three greater potions of healing. Gail is taking one of the potions of watchful rest. Is Sakto gonna call dibs on any potions?
Quick question. How heavy is the greater healing potion?
It is basically just a glass vial of potion. So it's like only a couple ounces.
It's like what, like 0.5?
Yeah, the weight is pretty much inconsequential.
I guess I'll take the watchful.
I took one.
Wait, who's in it?
I think there was two of them, right?
There were two potions of watchful rest, yes.
Yeah, I took one, so there's one left.
And then there's a potion of climbing and two yet unclaimed greater healing potions.
Yeah, I'll take the remaining if anybody, for now, in case we need them for the future.
It's not like we're gonna get split up or anything.
Sakto's gonna take one of the greater healings.
Okay.
We in the business call that foreshadowing.
So I take
Okay.
in my bag.
Anyway, now that we're done in here, I'm gonna walk back out and go start looking at this again. Because I'm no longer interested.
Also, what's in the bag?
In the backpack? Oh, yeah. Where are you gonna take a look at the backpack that you found in your chest? That was in your chest?
Yeah, I am.
The backpack appears to be empty. However, you can see that it is designed to spring open like a parachute.
Why would there be a with a parachute in a mine?
Well, it was an idea one of us had. You know, we were. Well, if we fall, we open this up, and then we can fall down slowly and be safe. Since, we didn't exactly have any wizards with the spell Featherfall. Never actually
They
tested it
told me to do
out.
that.
Well, I'm not gonna be the one to test it out.
Alright, well, you don't want it, I could take it. Just in case.
Go right ahead.
Alright.
I'm kind of struggling not to make a height joke saying he needs it the most because he falls the furthest.
Do it. Do it.
No, I'm not mean.
No. Also, Gail is not in the room, so she probably wouldn't have heard that.
Yeah, no, I didn't. It's fine. I wasn't there for this conversation.
Alright. Assuming you all are leaving this room. Well, that was fun. So, will we fight the helium mimic? Or are we not doing those kinds of elements?
I'm gonna look at him, surprised, and like, did you just make a chemistry joke?
What's chemistry?
Okay, and my faith in reality is restored.
To be honest, I have no idea what chemistry is either.
You see, now I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah, because
Anyway.
I just swing and kill things. Swing my sword and kill things.
Good job, Nikram.
Yes. Yeah, you're very good at the killing things part. Alright. So,
Alright.
you're like interested in this whole thing? This is motioning to the automaton.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the reason why I actually took this job.
Curious about these devices. I didn't meet the artificer that designed these things. They worked really well, at least at least as far as I could tell, but
Well, also, we kind of need the mithril to make more stuff like this.
oh yeah. Yeah, I've been told time and time again how important mithril is. Especially from from the Tsar. He stressed just how important mithril was and how important it is that we should be paid properly. I mean, Barton is just the worst. The amount of money he makes off mithril is just absurd.
Well, what do you expect? Mithril is a rare metal.
That it is. But I deserve to be paid properly for all the work I did. So do my people. So, well, if I ever meet Bardon after we get our lists, he pats Boomstick.
Now, violence won't solve anything. If you kill him, you'll be just as bad as he is.
Maybe I don't want to be much better than he is.
Well, by that logic, someone should kill you then.
What?
Eventually someone will, I'm sure.
Remember, kids, if you kill a killer, the number of killers in the world stay the same. That's why you kill two.
I like the way you think.
Killing is natural. I think you're confusing it with murder.
I mean, murder's just killing another sentient creature.
Oh, murder is a predetermined action against another who has wronged you in some way in your own head.
Yeah, and isn't murder illegal?
In most
I mean,
places, yes.
yeah, but also avoiding taxes is. That's a joke. None of you heard the fact that I avoid my taxes.
Thank you for committing to your crimes.
I didn't say any of that.
Oh,
Well,
sure.
You heard nothing.
I hear everything.
he's one of them. He's one of them pointy-eared folks, like, I don't know, elfish. I don't know. The pointy ears, they mean you hear good, right?
Oh well.
Well, don't goblins have pointy ears as well?
I mean, floppy ears, slightly different. And this is more for display. I mean, look at these things, and he starts just like, you know that hair flip some people do. He does that with his ears. It's like, isn't this hot?
Can I just like reach over and flop his ears up and down with my hand?
Yes, you can do that if you dare.
I'm gonna do it.
What the hell? Let go of my ears.
Floppy.
Stop it! He smacks your hands away. And you see, you can see he's blushing a bit.
Aw,
Anyway,
that's
yeah.
cute. Does someone have a crush on someone?
I think they're just dying of embarrassment.
Anyway, yeah, we should probably move on. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yes. Let us move on and never mention this again.
Someone
Stupid.
fluffy.
Stupid elemental.
I'm gonna do it again, but not right now.
Okay. All right. So, as you go into this room, you can see that there's another doorway to the north. And there's a door that was just splintered into pieces to the south.
My guess probably zombies did that.
Yeah. I had to get off in a hurry, but there is something in my office that we'll need to get. Because that, he says, pointing to this door right here, is down the mine shaft, and I locked it up. There's a key in my office. I didn't have time to take it with me. Because, well, we're kind of getting swarmed.
So, my guess a lot of goblins died to the zombies.
Enough did. Yes. So, is anyone gonna go with him to his office?
Yeah, I'll go with them. No, from the way things look, there's probably a mimic in there.
I'm lagging still, so I'm way back here.
Nick will be. Oh, let's get Nickram over there. I saw you try to move him there.
Thank you.
Alright. This time I'll be careful. He creaks the door open a little bit more slowly instead of kicking it in.
Thank you.
And this is actually a surprisingly wide door for some reason. It's definitely not because the DM made a mistake making the map. Nope. Definitely a design choice.
That is a lie and you know it.
Totally did, didn't they?
It is a willful withholding of information.
What do you mean? DMs clearly never make mistakes.
Yeah.
They're
And
not supposed to, it's banned.
the office appears to be rather what you expected. It seems to have been untouched. So it seems that the undead didn't make it in here, but it can't guarantee that a mimic didn't make their way through here.
Should somebody?
All right, where did I put that key? He rummages through stuff on his desk.
Can I make a perception to see if there's any of that phenomenon again?
Yeah. I'm presuming all of you would be doing perception checks to check to see if you can identify any of the furniture as mimics.
Oh, I got 21.
Okay. Anyone else rolling, or just gonna?
Necrom got 17.
That's a 10.
Necrom got 17.
Okay.
Checking out the chest again.
Okay. This chair is obviously a mimic based on all of your previous experiences.
We got another mimic.
Should we take care of it or just leave it?
Why not just leave it?
I mean, if it attacks us, I'm sure we can handle it, but there's no reason for us to go out of our way to kill it, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Waste our resource. It's just a waste of resources and bullets and spell slots.
So let's make sure not to touch it then. What's
All
in the
right.
chest?
It's a cabinet. It's just that's just a filing cabinet. Has all the details on well everything we got from the mine. Yeah, as you open up, you just see a bunch of forms indicating like their output throughout the years that this mine was operational.
You know, I can take a guess that we're done with this mine will probably be closed.
Very likely. Not that I care. Right now, I just want Baldwin to pay for how he's mistreated my people. Alright. And let's see. Hold on a second. I need to roll something. Don't fret over what I'm rolling.
I do problems with your mental health.
Alright. Elver, as you're standing next to that desk, you see on it there's something very bizarre. What looks like a tiny dream catcher. You can also sense that there's something irregular about it. Not just that it's like a tiny dream catcher, but it doesn't. It feels like almost like it doesn't belong in a way that you can't quite put into words.
Was that Dreamcatcher always there?
Huh? Oh, that thing. That was something we found. Really odd business, that. It feels weird, like it's not. Like it doesn't belong. I mean, obviously it doesn't belong in a mine. But, I don't know. Like, maybe it belongs in a different plane of existence or something.
Should we take it?
I mean, if you want to.
If
Take it.
you guys have 10 minutes to spare, I can test to see if it's magical.
So can I.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Arcana. Arcana, is that okay?
Oh no, I meant as in I literally have the spell detect magic. I know I've
Yeah.
identify as well. Let's do that.
Oh, so do I.
So do most of us who cast spells, I think.
I don't have it.
Oh, well then.
Oh,
Well then, since Gale offered first, why don't we let Gale do it? Yeah, seems makes perfect sense. Check to see if maybe it is magical. Does feel a little bit irregular. I
Yeah,
can't
so
place it.
I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes casting Identify as a ritual spell.
All
So
right.
I choose one object that I must touch throughout the casting. If it's a magic item or has some other magic imbued property, blah, 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 you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. And if this item was created by a spell, you learn which spell caused it.
Hold on. Allow me to look something. All right.
Basically, it just tells me a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and I am looking up something that. And I'm looking something up to see how much exactly.
those are undead.
Ah, that was the name. Okay.
Good for you.
Sorry, jeez. This was actually something I didn't prepare for, which I should have. I should have remembered to identify as a thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, the first thing you're able to gather as you're concentrating on this device is there is an energy from another plane of existence emanating from it. This little trinket was not made in the material realm. It was made the Feywild.
Oh, that's odd.
Well, I could probably use it after all. Elves are descendants of Fae.
And as you get further to try to understand its properties, you can see it seems to be subjected to some strange enchantment that has enabled it to be used like a key. So you're getting the sense that someone used a magical seal, and this was a way to get through that seal.
No.
And that is very advanced magic. That's not magic that you would be capable of casting.
The target, you know.
So whoever did this was obviously a very powerful spellcaster.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm definitely going to take it then.
But
Well,
it doesn't seem to be having any magical properties that you would be able to take advantage of currently.
Well, I'm gonna take it
What
then.
is done? But why not?
it doesn't really matter who takes it as long as someone has it.
Indeed.
Does Dreamcatcher spell with one word or two?
Dreamcatcher is one word.
One word? Yep.
And how heavy is it?
The weight is, I'll say the weight is inconsequential. So you don't need to keep track of the weight of the Dreamcatcher. Just like with the potions, you don't really need to keep track of the weight. Alright. Well, I got the key and we got whatever that thing is. Shall we get down the shaft? Oh, right. He goes over to this little thing here, and he pulls out a bunch of rope and some, like, crampons and stuff. We're gonna need this to climb down that shaft. You don't want to fall. And I'm the only one with a parachute.
Oh, so that's what this stuff was for.
Alright. So, question. Do you guys want to proceed down the shaft, or would you prefer to check that last room?
Did we check the last room?
Probably should.
That's just where... That's just where we ate and slept. I don't think you'll find much good there. Everything's probably gotten moldy that was left behind.
And it probably attracted the mimic, so...
That's a good point. But we should probably have a look just in case something's gone in there.
Alright then.
You can always set up fire to the other mimic that's in the office.
You know, I do kind of like that idea, but... I mean, it seems unnecessary. Mimics, they're just clearly not, way out of our league. We're way out of their league.
Okay, yeah, so
All right.
I'm gonna come look through here.
Okay. You can see in there that there is a large dining table. There is some food left on the dining table, but it is covered in mold. And as you open the door, you can even smell that foul smell coming down. It's not pleasant.
Okay, shut the door, please. Oh, that smells really good. That smells worse for me.
It smells like 1,000 burning undead bodies in the hot sun.
I'm sorry, that was me. Apologies.
Do I see anything of note in there before I shut the door?
No, nothing particularly unremarkable.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shut the door then, I guess.
Alright then, everyone. Now, we could have gone down those rafters, but that's where all the undead are coming up, so figure it would be easier to just climb down with a rope. And so, hope you're all ready for whatever's down there. Is everyone prepared to leave?
Yeah.
Alright. Let me just take y'all here. And then just... And... copy all of ya. And you will find yourselves... where will you find yourself? You will... trying to... I'm trying to find this... Trying to scroll properly to the spot where you guys would land. You guys would land right here. Oh, you guys weren't on the grid, and now it's bothering my OCD. I gotta get you on the grid.
You ain't the only one that has OCD.
Yeah. Unfortunately, as you hit the ground, you can hear a rumbling sound as something approaches.
Well,
What
that's probably not
is
good.
that?
And you can see Sahi when we passed a bunch of undead. Oh wait, that's wrong. Oh yeah, the saved the mimic. The one I saved is no longer saved. Okay, that's great. I'll have to bring in its token next time. But you see coming through that opening on the end a very large mimic. And its pseudopods, you can see fire coming off one, and one has water, another has rock and air. Remember, that one, the mimics you fought before seemed to be failed experiments. This mimic does not seem to be a failure. And so, next time, you're going to face off against the elemental mimic.
What did you do? Did you I don't get it. What did you do? Did you make it from a hydra?
You don't know who spliced what. You might find out once you find their lab or whatever.
Spoilers.
So this is the end of the session then?
Yes.
We won't be able to do it next week.
Yeah, I know. But we all have plans that we have to, we all have to make plans for our own stuff. Did you guys still enjoy what there was in this session?
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah.
As much as I could, I suppose.
Yeah. And we were limited in. We had limited. I was kind of felt limited in time. I apologize for that. Sheesh, why is something weird just kept happening? All right. What was that, selector?
If there's anything else, not anything else, I'm gonna head on out.
All right. We can talk later about exactly when we'll have the next session. I know we can't have it next week, unfortunately, but yeah, we'll figure it out, and I'll get to work on. I have to make that elemental mimic. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah. Gonna make use of those potions of watchful rest because you're probably gonna have to make a long rest. Might have to make a long rest pretty soon.
That's
'Cause-
very cute, dude.
I didn't actually use like any of my resources that session.
Yeah, that's why I'm preparing a very That's why I want to prepare when I get ready a really creative boss fight for next session. I want to make sure you guys have something that'll just make you go through your resources. I apologize I couldn't do that today, but I had to. But I had to go through those offices to get some of the resources you'll need going forward. Because this is gonna be you're gonna find you're hopefully gonna be able to find the dungeon that this necromancer is from, and it's gonna be dungeons can get tricky. Also, really glad they finally made Fog of War easily accessible, so now I can much more easily structure my dungeon. I was worried about that.
Right, if that's everything, I'm gonna head out then.
Yeah, have a good day. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Or whatever. You're in a different time zone, so I'm confused.
Bye.
Alright. I suppose with...
Person, honey drop the unicorn. I think that's a kid, by the way.
Yeah,
Like a little kid.
yeah.
So,
Well, I suppose I could end the stream right there. Thank you for thank you everyone who watched this for watching, and be sure to stay tuned for more streams. Mostly I streamed with my wife. She's married, couple plays, and we're doing that again Wednesday at 7 a.m. p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we have a lot of fun. Alright, well, and with that, I will end the stream. And I don't have an appropriate outro.